Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Blackpool Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Blackpool Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Blackpool Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Our sponsor Blue Guardian is the only prop firm that gives their traders a tool to protect them from hitting their max daily loss and over trading. It's super simple to use. Just set the Guardian Protector each day from your dashboard. Did you also know that they've just released an unlimited time evaluation with a 0 trading days requirement, giving you plenty of time to hit their low 8 and 4% targets, making it super fast to get funded. Plus, it's cheaper than the 40-day time limit evaluation. Check out the link and coupon in the description to get 10% off your next Blue Guardian evaluation.
Morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening. Hoping everyone is well, everyone is good. We're going to pick this up where we left off yesterday, jump straight into it. Should we start from the top or should we start from the bottom? Start from the bottom. DXY. All right, before I start with this, I'm just going to remind you that DXY has a correlation, right, with every currency pair that has USD in it, okay? I repeat, DXY has a correlation with every currency pair that has USD in it. If DXY goes down, USD yen, USD franc, USD CAD goes down with it, right? Cool. DXY. Yesterday, we were pushing down, right? This is the candlestick for yesterday. We were pushing down into this purple box over here, okay? It looked like a sell. It looked like a guaranteed sell. But I said that before accepting this as a sell, we'd want to see how it behaves over the next 2 to 3 days. The reason for that is because of this purple box. I felt like because it was such a strong level, so strong that in January we were stuck in it for 3 weeks. I felt like anything can happen when we get here. And we dropped into it. Instead of maintaining those lows and possibly breaking lower, it rejected it. It rejected it very aggressively, I might add. Which confirmed that, yes, I wasn't supposed to jump in on this sell on DXY because it might not be a sell. Cool. USD JPY. As you can see, I've been long on USD JPY pretty much since the middle of January. Okay? I said my target ones are 151.67. I said my target twos are 154.82. I remember I said that DXY and the USD pairs are correlated. It rejected this level, and when you look at USD JPY, it's breaking out to the top side. Fine. USD franc. This is another one that I said. In fact, more specifically, this is the one that I said that, like, guys, let's look at USD franc over the next 2 to 3 days. If this right here, these bearish candles, if the bearish momentum continues to the downside, USD franc is going to break this trend line. Once it breaks this trend line, it's going to fall for at least the next month. That's what I said. But I advise that let's look at the next 3 days because it could very easily reverse. In the same breath, if for the next 2 to 3 days, no, I didn't even check if you guys could hear me. Okay, I'm assuming you guys can hear me perfectly. Yes, so if over the next 2 to 3 days, I just went over the bearish, potential of it happening, or the bearish way that it could play out. If for the next 2 to 3 days, USD franc, number one, finds support, which it did, and then continues to print bullish candles for the next 2 to 3 days, there's a good chance that it's going to carry that momentum for the next 4 weeks as well. Yesterday, after our live, we rejected this level. And today we're printing a bullish candle. Yesterday was a bullish candle. Monday, we're going to be looking. Tuesday, we'll be just about ready to take a position. When we take a position on USD franc, we're going to be looking for 5R. We're going to be looking for 5R on USD franc. Because like I said, it's going to rally for a while. Or at least it's going to rally aggressively. So taking a 5R is a no-brainer. USD JPY, we're also going to be taking a position on this next week. If it continues to keep printing these bullish candles, we're going to jump in again for a buy. 2 to 1. This is happening next week though, right? But we're working our way up. In fact, before I start going into these AUD pairs, which have given me nightmares over the last couple of days, let me talk about gold. Let's talk about gold. Yesterday, we were on our 6th bullish candle. And I said that if anyone were to go bullish on gold, it just wouldn't be smart. Number one, because we're literally 6 bullish candles up. Just mathematically speaking, we're due for a retracement. Okay? Then I said that historically, gold is a reversal commodity. What I mean by that is that the likelihood of gold reversing is high, especially after aggressive moves in one direction. So after 6 candles, 6 bullish candles, I said that we're actually probably at the most ideal time to take the sell because it's coming. Okay? And this is before this candle that we're currently on right now. And the candle before it wasn't even bearish yet yesterday either. This was like up here. It was like pushing to the top when I was saying these things. Now, going back to what we're saying about USD franc and USD JPY and dollar index, when those currency pairs and the index, the dollar index, when they go up, gold goes down because they're inversely correlated. So do you see how if we would get our confirmations on USD franc, USD JPY, taking the sell on gold becomes such a more simpler prospect, you know? It becomes a far more simpler prospect to do or to pursue. Not to mention the fact that we're up 6 candles. So the reversal was bound to happen. Okay. Enough USD. Now let's talk about Canada, New Zealand, and Australia. At this point, the cause for all of my stress. Let's start with AUD CAD. Let's start with the trades. Let's start with the trades that are still pending, and then we'll move to the trades that are open. I've been anticipating a retracement back to some kind of structure for a while now. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bullish candles. At some point, it has to give me this retracement. When it does, I'm going to enter long. Hopefully then we can get filled on this one and then enter short. Very long play, but I believe in it. AUD NZD. We've broken out of this huge consolidation pattern right here. Huge. Okay. Chances are whatever it's going to do, it's going to be doing it for a while. If it's going to be selling off, it's going to be selling off for a while. But I have no idea, because this consolidation has been happening for so long. It's very hard for me to find key levels at the bottom side. Because pretty much every time we've been down here over the last, I don't know, a year, 14 months, we've rejected these levels. So shooting for them wouldn't make sense. So I took a very simple, or I'm trying to take a very simple one-to-one trade. But I need the price to retrace and fill me. Pause. Anyway, AUD franc, same thing. I'm waiting for a retracement back to this level. See, there's a level here. Rejected, 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 rejected. Broke through. We never came back to test. We never came back to test. So I'm waiting for that to happen. Those are my pending trades. Before we go to my open trades, let's look at next week in terms of fundamental news releases. Monday, nothing really. Tuesday, we have USD high impact CB consumer confidence. Wednesday, because like I said, the cause of all of my stress these days is Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. On Wednesday, we have CPI for the Australian dollar. 30 minutes after that, we have the interest rate announcement for the New Zealand dollar. Later on that same day, we have some USD high impact news as well. The next day, Thursday, we've got Canadian high impact news with some USD. And then Friday, we have ISM manufacturing PMI. That's USD. So jam-packed next week in terms of news releases. And I feel like maybe that's why nothing is really happening here. Maybe these news releases that are coming out next week will be the catalyst to move these things. I know whenever there's an interest rates announcement due, and you see this more with FOMC. If FOMC is coming out on Wednesday or Thursday nights, from Wednesday, 7 days behind, right? So basically, from the Wednesday to the Wednesday the news release is coming out, you're going to notice that the market doesn't do anything. Market's not going to do anything because it's basically waiting for the announcement. So I feel like maybe that's what's happening in regards to New Zealand, the New Zealand dollar. And I have 1, 2, 3 trading ideas that concern the New Zealand dollar. Anyway, New Zealand franc. We got entered on, when was this? Wednesday. We got entered into this trade. Immediately after getting filled, we rejected it. We came down. Very nice. I thought maybe that was going to be the move. I guess not. Because on Thursday, we basically printed another bullish candle, but we reached the same level and we rejected it again. I thought maybe that's going to be the move. I guess not. Today, we're printing another bullish candle and it doesn't, I don't know. I mean, the day hasn't ended, so I don't know if we're going to reject it or not. But for now, on New Zealand franc, I am in, I don't know, like 4 pips drawdown. AUD JPY, this has not given me a break since I opened it. I mean, I don't know. Look at this. It's like a staircase. It's like a staircase. Yeah, but I'm short on AUD JPY. 2 to 1. I'm looking for 2 to 1 on this. I think New Zealand franc, I'm looking for 1 to 1, roughly. AUD CAD. Here's one that I thought was promising. Maybe it is. I don't want to jinx it. We got filled. We rejected it. The next candle was bearish. Yesterday was bearish. Really, I thought today, would open and just, fall out of the sky, but that hasn't happened. We've got this bullish candle that is pushing up. For now, it seems to be rejecting, but who knows? And this is the only trade, if I'm correct, that I'm in profit with. Oh, this and USD JPY. I'm in profit with both of these trades, and I'm in drawdown with AUD JPY and New Zealand franc. And that is pretty much it. Okay. Now, let's see here. I was rewatching the stream yesterday where I asked you how you draw the line. So basically, drawing a rally-based rally, drawing a line above the order block or beneath it. Did I understand it correctly? Which trading software has an easy interface for a beginner? Let's start with this one. I think we're looking at Euro USD yesterday. Let me try actually draw something. Maybe that will help. Okay, so market is moving. Market is moving. I think let's let me see. Let me draw another one. Okay. That's the market. Horizontal line. Like looking at this, like just, to yourself, where would you place your levels? Just quickly in your mind, if you were looking at this on the weekly chart or whatever, and this is how the market behaved, where would you place your levels? And I'll then show you where I would place mine. Okay, so me, right here, there. Remember I said the median of the move, right? So right where it ends here and right where it ends here, right? Now you could find that there'll be like a wick, obviously, right? There'll be like a wick. Let me see. What can I use for a wick? Let's say there'll be a wick that's like that, and then like that, You would then place it in the median of both of those wicks from both sides, right? I hope I'm making sense. Here's my first level. Here's my second level. And then when you look to your left, you'd find that regardless of how far back you look, you'll see that price will react to the level. Here, 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 here. So that's how I draw my levels. It makes it so much easier to understand what is happening at any given point. Right here. Instead of just entering on the break, you'd see that, okay, but there's a level here. So it's going to react to it in some way. Should. Price begins to retrace. When it retraces like that, that's just an opportunity for you to get into a better trade. Because now your risk reward becomes improved because of the retracement, which is why I was saying I think I was discussing this with somebody who was trading gold at the time, that I said that I trade when gold is going up, I'm looking for sells. When gold is going down, I'm looking for buys. And the reason for that is because it helps me get a better risk to reward rate, right? So remember, you're going to do another one here, like you'll do a scale here, and then it'll probably be around here, which means that you're not going to place your stop at the level. You're going to place it beyond the level because you know that level attracts price. So it's just beyond. I mean, obviously you're going to measure this properly, but I'm just going to do a guess that that is the level. And then you'd have price go beyond that. And then you know it attracts price. So that's your TP. Yeah. I hope that made some kind of sense. Which trading software has an easy interface for a beginner? Honestly, right now, at this present moment, you're probably going to have to discuss it with your broker because it depends on what platform your broker even has. There's a lot of brokers now that are implementing DX Trade, C Trader, all of these things. For me, it's always been MetaTrader. But because I trade with prop firms and because MetaQuotes has some kind of tiff with prop firms, I'm probably going to have to learn C Trader or DX Trade or something. But yeah, simple answer is MetaTrader. MT4, MT5. I'll draw a level at 124. Let's see. I would draw 2500 and 2100. And I removed this thing already. Oh well. But yeah, you saw what I did. You saw what I did. and it becomes very simple. It becomes very, very simple. It becomes very, very simple. As long as you know your position sizing correctly, you shouldn't find yourself in a position where you're losing too much money. Now, for me, I'm a swing trader, and I love the high time frames. But for you, you might be, a day trader, you might be a scalper or whatever. You can implement the exact same thing on a lower time frame. You just keep going down the time frames and looking for the exact same things. For me, I don't have the appetite for that. I like setting my trades and um, giving them enough room to work. I love just giving my trades enough room to work, and also I just hate the idea of being slipped. I hate the idea of slippage. Like it happened to me, I think, with my first account that I had last year. I was supposed to lose 1% on that trade. I ended up losing close to 2% because of slippage. And that's when I understood that, yeah, having tight stops, man, I mean, hey, to each his own, but for me, it's not fun. So I prefer trading like this. Just go down. Just go down. Just go down. So far, so good. So far, so good. DXY looks to be turning bullish now. Just have to see. And mind you, like whatever it's gonna do, it's gonna do it for a while. Like if we do turn bullish, this up here will probably get taken out. If we do turn bullish, gold is going to fall and create. I think it'll finally take this out, which is what we were anticipating the last time it was here. Um, yeah, it will certainly take this out from where it is now. So maybe that's like the whole of March. Gold will be selling off, which I welcome. So if the DXY might be bullish, what's your thoughts on GU being bearish? If DXY is bullish, GU is definitely bearish. Let's see here. There's no significant news releases that are going to be coming out next week on pound, and there's nothing for the rest of today either. The same principle can be used with Euro Pound, by the way. Pound USD and Euro Pound are inversely correlated. So this is like the last two trades that I think I have no losses when it comes to Euro Pound. It's weird. This looks like a flag to me. A bullish flag at that. Yeah, and depending on how you see it, this could also just be, an inverse head and shoulders as well. Shoulder, head, shoulder. So anyway, yeah, to answer your question, And like I said, this is inversely correlated to pound USD. This, I mean, that's a bullish flag. That's an inverse head and shoulders. Everything is telling me that euro pound is at least going to go up. And if euro pound goes up, pound USD will go down. Pound USD goes down. USD franc, USD CAD, USD JPY, dollar index goes up. This is the same pattern. Bearish flag. That's what makes sense to me. I hope that answered your question. That's what makes sense to me. Did I learn from Paul Scott? Who's Paul Scott? Who's Paul Scott? Like, let me Google him. I didn't, by the way, but the only Paul Scott I'm getting here is a novelist. Paul Scott Forex, I'm assuming. Trading without the bullshit. Okay. I like him already. I'll look this up. I'm always open to learning new things, eh? Like, I'll definitely give this a listen. Do you guys know The Chat with Traders podcast. I wonder if that thing is still going on. I used to love that. I used to love listening to the Chat with Traders podcast. Anyway, I've made a note to Paul Scott. I haven't learned from him, but maybe the guy's got something of value. I'll check it out. Yes, sir, it did. Thank you. Just learned something. Appreciate you. No problem, man. No problem. I think a major difference first as opposed to. Alrighty. Any questions, guys? Anything you want me to take a quick glance at? New Zealand franc. It's kind of coming to a little bit of profit. Still got a very, very, very long way to go. AUD JPY, same. AUD CAD, same. USD JPY seems to be increasing its profit as well. Oh well. Just have to be patient, right? Just have to be patient. Just have to be patient. We just have to be patient. I'm going to be closing out the live very soon. So if there's anything you guys want me to look at, send it to me. I can move it as opposed to chopping. Awesome. I'm glad I could help. USD JPY. Oh well. USD franc. Okay. DXY. I'm due for like a really peaceful trading month, and it's shaping up like maybe March is going to be that. I'm really keen on DXY finding support here and just rallying up. I'm due for that, honestly. I'm due for that. Gold falling out of the sky. I'm due for that too. To be honest, I am due for that too. See what Euro pound is doing. Euro pound seems to be still pushing down. Okay. So it's pound USD, USD CAD. New CAD. It's coming down a little bit. AUD, NZD still going up. AUD franc. Just patience. That's all it is. Patience. All right, guys, it's been real. It really has. It's been a pleasure. Same time, same place next week, Tuesday. Yeah, man. Be safe this weekend. Whoever's in drawdown, it's not the end of the world. Whoever just blew an account this week, it's not the end of the world. Whoever's in profit right now, congratulations. Well done. Keep it up. It's been real. It's been real, guys. Enjoy your weekends. And we'll check each other out on Tuesday.